I'm just pointing a fact. She looks hot in leather, and probably even just better out of leather. But we'll go that far. What?
Hi there, YouTube. I'm Craig here again with Bill and Antonio, and we are the Social Vultures.
Whoa.
Bill, please take it from the top.
All right, today we have a spotlight episode. Wes from Rosedale. Is that California?
Possibly, yeah. There's also a Rosedale, Ontario, I believe.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, it could be Rosedale. Okay. Well, wherever you're from.
Let us know.
Wes wants to know if we could do a spotlight on Henry Winkler.
Hey!
That's a cool, yeah, no, I'm afraid we can't. Good night, everybody.
Next question.
No, that's a great one. Henry Winkler,
iconic.
I grew up with Happy Days. I still think it's probably
one of my favorite comedies.
Be the best sitcom ever. I love Happy Days. One of those great examples of the universe coming together and just putting the perfect cast
absolutely
together, because every single person on that show was phenomenal.
Tom Bosley.
But I mean, if you have to talk about iconic TV characters, there's really only going to be a handful. There's going to be Archie Bunker.
Yep.
And the Fonz.
Homer Simpson.
Homer Simpson.
And George Jefferson.
Yeah. And George Jefferson and maybe Al Bundy. I mean, you know,
but definitely the Fonz.
Yeah, but the Fonz is like top 2 or 3.
Yeah.
The Fonz was the greatest. When I was a kid, how can you not love the Fonz?
Yeah.
And the amazing thing is when you see an interview with Henry Winkler, he is so not like the Fonz.
Yeah, he's very humble.
And that's what impresses me, is that his personality is completely different from the Fonz.
Yeah.
And that is a credit to him that he pulled that off.
I agree.
It's amazing.
One of my favorite movies of his is still American Christmas Carol, his version of
I loved an American
Slade.
Christmas
He was
Carol.
Slade, whatever, I can't remember, but I love that.
Yeah, it was a great version. A lot of people didn't like that one, but I thought it was great.
And he was also very good at Here Comes the Boom. With Kevin.
Yeah, he was
great in that.
Hilarious.
Love that movie.
And that's a movie that seriously came and went. Everybody was just like, it's another Kevin James stinker. I like Kevin James, but I admit he makes a lot of movies that are just like, why'd you do that?
Yeah.
You're such a funny guy. Why'd you do The Zookeeper?
Yeah. But that one is. I love
Here Comes the Boom. Seriously, if you wrote it off as a Kevin James movie that would stink, go back and watch it.
Retro recommendation, folks.
It was great. Yeah. It's a very 80s feeling, kind of feel-good movie, and Kevin James is great in it.
But Henry Winkler steals the show.
Every scene he's in.
Definitely
phenomenal.
Tonight's retro recommendation.
Yeah,
Here Comes the Boom. It just feels, it's very heartwarming. I love it. It's one of my favorite movies. I've watched it numerous times.
But Winkler, I wish he made more. He pops up once in a while, usually for some reason playing a teacher.
Oh really?
I'm not.
What was it, Michael Keaton? Night Shift, where he was in the war?
Night Shift was great.
Yeah.
That's a great.
And The Waterboy
movie.
That's
right. Yeah, The Waterboy for me sucks. I hate it. Terrible movie, and I can't listen to Adam Sandler doing that voice.
But Henry
Winkler stole every scene he was in. But it is not a recommendation.
And also Kathy Bates, she was pretty awesome, and I like.
Yeah. It's just Adam Sandler's character. I love Adam Sandler, but that
some movies I got turned off. It's like, you know what? You're just too over the top for me.
But Henry Winkler was great in it, and he does. I admire casting directors who choose him.
And
for these little roles. Yeah, Scream, he was great.
That's right,
too.
yeah.
See,
and the teacher.
Principal.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I want to cut you guys if I could, but...
Yeah, he's great. But so for your spotlight recommendation, Wes, he's a great suggestion, because he's one of those beloved actors that did one role that was so iconic that he'll always kind of have a place in our hearts.
Henry Winkler does a lot of directing as well.
Does he?
Yeah.
Well, he does writing as well. I know that he's still involved mostly behind the scenes.
Yeah, exactly.
But I would love to see him in front of the camera again. You know, more and more.
Yeah.
Henry, come on.
So for the exception of Waterboy, retro recommendation, American Christmas Carol, Here Comes the Boom, and definitely Night Shift. Michael Keaton's first.
Night Shift.
That movie just made, Henry Winkler was already Henry Winkler, but that made Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
Night Shift. Another great retro recommendation right there.
It's Shelley Long trying to be sexy, which is weird. But it's still a great movie.
They are movies though, so anything's far-fetched, right?
Yeah.
So great question. Folks, please, more Celebrity Spotlight episodes. We love them.
Yeah,
you know, and as you can tell. And if something we missed on Henry Winkler, send it in. Let us know.
Wes,
we'll
let us know.
it out here. So for the Fonz, for Slade, and for Here Comes the Boom, we are the Social Vultures. We'll see you next time.
Hey.